Good evening, folks. Well, it's around about 8:30 in the evening, and I'm sitting in my hotel room in India, and I acquired this little whiteboard that you see behind me, and so I thought I'd make some use of it. Now, one of the things I'd like to discuss very briefly is this issue of the horizon. So it appears from the comments that I've got that many of the people who think the earth is flat don't actually understand the horizon. So they keep saying stuff like horizon will rise to your eye level, and openly use the word horizon when the concept of horizon really is only something that you could attribute to a spherical earth, unless of course you think it could be a square or something like that. Okay, so let's have a look at this little diagram that I've done on that board behind me, and I think I'll get the pen out and just point to things. So excuse me while I have my back to you. I do that often anyway. So we'll have a look over here, and you can see that this here is the horizon, and you can see that this little boat in the front here is not over the horizon. In other words, it hasn't reached the horizon yet. Boat number 2 is just right on the horizon. Boat number 3 is now beyond the horizon. Boat number 4 is even further, so 3 and 4 we don't see any of the hull, and then we only see the tip of it for boat number 5. Okay, so now that's what happens when you have a horizon. Things will go over the horizon, and they'll go bottom first, so like these boats will go bottom first, and they won't change much in angular size. You'll notice that they're still the same. It's just that there gets to be less and less of it. So this is what horizon looks like, and so this is what we used to see, in our everyday life experience. So what would happen if the earth was actually flat? Well, it would look kind of like this. Again, we have the boat in front of us, and then progressively, as the boat is further and further away, it simply gets smaller and smaller, and we'll keep doing this until we can't see it anymore. So likewise, this water that's over here, because it's huge, we can't see, it's not likely to get smaller and smaller, but certainly its wavelets and things like that would get smaller and smaller. Anything that we can discern that has any shape would get smaller and smaller, all the way to the point where we can't see them anymore. But there would not be this, what we call an abrupt horizon. So up here we have an abrupt horizon. It's sharp, we can see it. We can define it quite easily on a clear day. Whereas over here, there would be, on a flat earth, there would be no abrupt horizon. It would just simply be that objects would fade away into the distance. Okay, I think that's pretty easy to understand. So if you are a flat earth proponent, then have a think about this. Okay, so because surely you care that what you believe is true. So why not have a think about this? That in fact there would be no horizon as such, no abrupt horizon, if the earth was flat. So this is what I meant by that little segment that I did in my last video. Okay, so it shouldn't be too hard to understand. All right, give it a go. Now, if If you like my videos, just click that subscribe button and I'll do more of them. So, cheers.